Hi guys and welcome back. So today I'm going to be showing you how to make a banana, coconut and lime cake. Let's begin. To get started on the recipe, you'll want to grab some coconut milk and place in some lemon juice or vinegar and just whisk until combined. Once it's combined, you can then set aside until needed later on, and then grab yourself a large mixing bowl. Into that bowl, add in your sugar, your flour, your lime zest and your coconut. Then give it all a good mix together until combined. Once it's combined, you can then go ahead and add in your wet ingredients. Being careful to not over mix, as you don't want to over mix anything at this point, as otherwise it will result in a tough cake mixture. So when I add the wet ingredients in, I do stop the mixer as I'm using a hand mixer, but if I'm using a stand mixer I would just turn the speed down. But you can do it whichever way works best for you, but just make sure everything is fully incorporated and that you have no traces of a single ingredient left. You may notice that the cake batter becomes a little doughy looking. This is completely normal. Add in the bananas and then mix these in until they're fully incorporated. Then you will have a banana bread consistency, that's what you're looking for. Then go ahead and give the bowl a good scraping down, and this will just help to incorporate any bits that may not have been fully worked in from earlier on, so don't forget to scrape the top and the bottom of the bowl. Then transfer that into a lined loaf pan, which is a 2-pound loaf pan, and just get the mixture all in there. Spread and level it out as best as you can, or you can just jiggle it around. Then place it into your preheated oven and bake it up. All the information you will need will be in the blog post, which we've linked down below. So while your cake is in the oven, feel free to make the buttercream. So grab yourself a mixing bowl and place it in the sugar and the egg whites. Then whisk together until combined. Then place over a saucepan of simmering water and just keep whisking until the mixture has become less granular and feels smooth when you rub it between your fingers. If you still feel sugar, you just need to keep going and just keep whisking. It shouldn't exceed a certain temperature. I'll leave all that on the blog post, which will be linked down below. Then transfer that mixture into a stand mixing bowl. This is just far easier, so pour all of that in, then whisk on a high speed until it looks smooth, glossy and meringue. Once it looks like that, you know that you're good to go. And once you can touch the bottom of the bowl with the back of your hand, you can start adding in your butter chunk by chunk. Being careful to not add it too quickly or too slowly, but too quickly would be the bigger problem here. Once it's incorporated, you're good to go. Feel free to flavour it with whatever you like, but this time I'm using vanilla. But I also added coconut a bit later on. So to decorate the cake, I simply take the bake cake, which has been cooled in the tin, then top with some buttercream, and then just spread and level that out as best as you possibly can. Because this is a banana based cake, it doesn't need a lot of flavour added into it, and buttercream can be a little too much sometimes, so I'm just adding like a very thin layer, and I don't really want a lot for this cake, so just a simple coverage and then just a zigzag to finish it off. Then the optional finish would be to add some lime zest on top, but again, this is optional. You could keep it really simple, but this is as simple as it's going to get. Remove for the tin and then cut it up. I cut mine into quite big wedges and share that with friends, family and work colleagues. That's the best way for me to share it. And here's what it looks like on the inside. It looks just like a banana loaf, but it's got the banana, it's got the toasted coconut and the lime. It all works really well together. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe for more from me, and I'll be back again soon with another recipe, so join me then. In the meanwhile, don't forget to check out the description. There'll be a link to this recipe, a link to my blog and links to all my social medias. But that's all for today. I hope you enjoyed. Bye guys.